What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Maverick here, and ready to watch A Place for It in the Universe episode 8. Man, I'm really glad I started this series for this season because of just how damn therapeutic it is, right? You have a long day at work, you got a lot of things going on in your life, you can sit down and watch some cute girls doing cute things, and all is well again, right? All the stress just whoosh, leaves away. Yeah, but anyways, so last episode, the girls finally made their way to the ship and are about to set off, I presume, and I am really looking forward to that. Once they get underway, being on the lookout for some great art and great scenery. I do hope that is going to happen, and potentially maybe a little bit more of the training and stuff that I've been hoping for as well. Or they could literally just arrive in Antarctica the next episode, right? That's also possible, and then we'll see them do stuff there. Any case, let's get into the episode right now. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, so they haven't left yet. This... Oh, they're leaving! They're leaving! Yee! I'm excited. I would have thought they had to wear life vests at all times. And seriously, you guys are still wearing skirts on the ship? I mean, I guess this is a very large ship, but... Two. I was still expecting them here. Be wearing life vests at all times, wearing appropriate clothing and whatnot. It's quite funny, isn't it? Just going back to what I was talking about at the opening there. I'm cute. The cute girls doing cute things genre is probably most revered by people like me, right? I don't know. I wish there was some actually statistics on this. I would venture a guess and say that it might be even more popular by those who are a little bit older. With anime, you generally associate like teens, young adults, college students, something like that. I've been in the workforce for quite a few years already. Like I said, I'm actually a bit older than what most people think I am. But I would venture a guess and say that perhaps this is even more popular. This genre is even more popular with guys my age instead. Just because of how nice it is. Oh, she's throwing up, I guess. And by the way, I've been noticing their likes and comments have been steadily increasing on that, Instagram / social media thing. So I guess it's a case of once they finally reach Antarctica and come back, they'll really become really popular and whatnot. Seriously? Oh yeah, they're doing an interview. Okay. Uh, you're so bad at this. What the hell are you doing, Shirase? Just gonna... You gotta knock. Wrong way. Alright, so they literally do everything, right? Don't cut yourself, Kimari. Ooh, that is especially dangerous. She just roasted them. So hard. Look at that. Hmm. See the sights. Keep in shape. Yeah, that makes sense. I would have thought they would have had an exercise room on board, though. Get to running, guys. It's not a race, it's endurance. Vinci. Oh. Okay. Hmm. They even have a bathtub? Okay, that's nice. Oh. I'm surprised that they didn't do any stamina, stam, endurance training and whatnot before they came here. Yeah, that would have been one of the things that you would expect them to at least tell them to try doing first, right? That's why a lot of sailors like to sleep in hammocks, so that even if the ship is going back and forth. No shit, girl. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, I can already see what this is ending. They're going to put it all up later. No? Yep. Not tying contest? Huh? Oh, there it is. There it is. Down there. Down there. $53 degrees. Oh, it's gonna rock up to 53 degrees. Okay. That sounds exciting! Oh wait, it's not the degree that it rocks? No, it is, it is. Yeah, they need to lock down everything. Man. I want to experience this. Like, honestly, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be like, no, you're gonna get so sick, but I really want to experience that. 40, 50 degrees of rocking. If that's the case, though, you would think that they would have some sort of strap down to the, and again, I still think like this is probably something that they should have started doing even once they knew they were on the expedition. Yeah, I was also like, where the hell is she going? Boom. You know, I'm looking at this, I'm sitting at here looking at this right now, and I already feel like it's so fun. You guys better put your life vests on. Seriously, that is... Like, I know this is supposed to be like a very, you know, a very, how should I call it? A very uplifting scene and whatnot. But I can't get over the fact that they're not wearing their life vests. Get your life vests on, girls! Oh my god, I have no... Oh. What else? Dolphins? Land? What? Oh, icebergs. That fast? Alright, I guess they really skipped a lot of stuff. I thought it would be like, I don't know, a few weeks before they got there. They mentioned that back in episode 1 or 2 or something, but I kind of forgot already. Alright, there we go. That was episode 8. See you guys in a second. Well, at the very end there, we still had another 10 seconds or so of the captain holding I guess, a bouquet in her hands, I guess you could say, probably as a sort of solemn offering to Shirase's mom. Not really sure of the other kinds of symbolism. We still don't really know about the entire backstory of what happened to her, but, just something to note, right? So anyways, before we get into the episode, I was sort of yelling at the very end of the episode there when the 4 of them went up on deck during night without their life jackets on. And I don't know, maybe I'm just getting a little bit older or whatnot. I know that was supposed to be a very empowering moment, a very uplifting moment, freedom, going out there, you can take on the world, challenge the world and anything, but I don't know, man. I know it's not strictly necessary, especially with ships this big, but, they were going out into an open area, it was nighttime, the waves were big. Honestly, I would say that would have been the perfect time for them to, actually take note of the safety precautions. In fact, I was actually waiting for someone to come over and reprimand them for being out on deck under these conditions without any safety gear on. Because, like, let's be frank here. One bad wave and all 4 of them are going straight overboard, right? And that could have easily happened as well, looking at the conditions there. So, I'm sorry to rain on the parade here, but I couldn't really focus on the emotional aspect of that because I was internally and externally screaming. I mean, you guys know me. I don't usually show that much emotion there, but I really thought that was quite dangerous. Anyways, so I guess the main focus on this episode is seasickness. And well, I don't know, I not really that much to say there, just see them overcome it. You know, I've said it before as well, and I believe they started mentioning this in the last episode, right? Where they had to be careful that they were going to get seasick, and I'm sure a lot of people would probably do that as well. But for me, you know, like I've been saying, I actually really enjoy this kind of situations. I love these big waves and whatnot. I think it's fun. Probably, I'll admit I've never actually slept on a, you know, in this kind of condition, so I don't know how I'll handle that. But I think unless I'm actually like reading something or focusing my eyesight on one point, I think I should be able to bear that. And you know, just having the opportunity to be on a ship during those waves, man, I envy them. And oh, by the way, the hammock you know, comment that I had during when they were sleeping there, it's more tongue in cheek. I know obviously that modern ships don't really use hammocks anymore, and it's always puzzled me why. Because in those kind of conditions, hammocks are perfect, since they, you know, they sway along with the waves, so you don't really feel it as much. You still have them for smaller boats, of course, if you want to, but for ships like this large, you would obviously have bunks. But I've never understood why they went away with them anyways. If I had the choice on this same type of situation, I would definitely choose a hammock. So yeah, seasickness, and I guess we were getting a glimpse of their daily lives and, you know, what they were supposed to do and life on the ship and whatnot, right? I'm not actually surprised by this daily regimen that they have. You know, even though this is a civilian expedition, it is an expedition after all, and I do expect a certain amount of discipline here. And really, I guess this episode was trying to emphasize the lack of preparedness they have, contrast to everyone else. You know, how, you know, their gap right now and how they should actually close the gap, let's just say. Now, realistically, I feel like they should have started preparing, you know, once they got the news that they were going, and not wait until coming on ship to start, you know, their sauna training and whatnot. And especially, I just looked this up again, I think the journey actually takes about 1 week, 2 weeks max, since they are going along and doing some science research along the way as well. So that's like barely long enough to make a difference. I'm thinking back to, you know, when I was in the military during boot camp. I think the effects of continuous training really starts to take, you know, to kick in the second week. So even if they do start to try and push themselves for this first week, I think it's barely long enough to make an actual difference once they get on shore. So you know, the sentiment of it is nice. I'm just saying that realistically, they probably should have started doing something related to this, you know, way before, right? And, you know, the lack of preparedness is actually something that it really stands out to me in a certain sense, right? Because they are going to Antarctica after all, and it's not just on a sightseeing trip, they're going on an expedition. So, you know, one would think that they would, you know, be more prepared for this overall, even if they are just students, right? And that goes to also the conditions as well. You know, have they actually trained sufficiently enough to operate in the conditions in Antarctica? Then again, they are going there in summer, right? So, you know, Antarctica is in the southern hemisphere, so right now, I believe it's, what, December or something? I kind of forgot, but it's summertime, right? It's summertime, so the temperature shouldn't be that hard to take on, but still. And speaking of which, since they are going in summer, how exactly are they going to be able to see the night sky? Do they still have a night sky? Considering the latitude there, do they have nighttime? Huh. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm talking about this because, you know, one of the things that they mentioned last episode was that they wanted to see the stars again, right? But I'm just thinking, like, would they actually be able to get nighttime during this time where they are going there? Oh well. Anyways, I guess that's for us to find out in the future. Or, sorry, that's for me to find out, because most of you guys probably have watched this already. I guess on one last note, I do like the four-person dynamic that they have right now, right? We could see hints of it in the past 2 episodes as well, but really, I feel like it's settling down, and, you know, each of the girls have something that they are strong in, their strong traits and whatnot, their own personalities and characteristics, and you know, four of them together, they form a pretty good team, right? We see Kimari with her very positive attitude. She's the one who perseveres even when everybody is being pessimistic and whatnot. We got Shirase, who, you know, is the one with the dreams and the goals and the really determination and persistence to go there. You know, she might not be reaching. The difference here between her and Kimari is that Shirase will always try to achieve her goal no matter what, but Kimari will make sure that she's at least happy while she's doing it, let's just say. And then we got Hinata with her insight and wisdom. You know, her words really are way more mature than her years, and way more mature than her general attitude, usual attitude. So I do like that part as well, and it serves as a nice contrast just to her character as well. Like, you know, generally speaking, in most situations, she's the one who's mischievous, up to no good, right? But when push comes to shove, she's the one who seems to have the most life experience, let's just say. And then, of course, we got Yuzu with her professionalism and always playing the role of the straight character, keeping everybody in line, you know, the Tsukume, to everybody's antics and whatnot. And so, yeah, these four, I do like how they are very, they are very prevalent in their own characteristics and personalities, and so it shines through and works together very nicely as a team, right? So yeah, just to mention that. And I think, you know, I wanted to mention in this episode because especially I feel like we see more and more of that here, you know, how each girl is gradually settling into their own role. But yeah, anyways, that was episode 8 of A Place Further in the Universe. I guess next episode they will reach land, although yeah, I don't know. Either they might spend some more time on the ship and eventually reach land by the end of the episode, or we could be literally going through a time skip and whatnot, and they would be reaching Antarctica already. Now, considering how long this series actually is, I'm guessing more towards that they're going to quickly get to Antarctica. But we shall see, right? We shall see. So there we go. That was A Place Further in the Universe, episode 8. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.